What's going on? Time is 6:52 p.m. September 20th, so they want to make another quick video. They want to say that somebody should have already picked me up. Somebody should have made contact with me, called me or something from FBI, CIA to the United States government. Somebody should have came and picked me up, or somebody should have talked to me. Nobody did. Once again, a lot of people are in that bracket where they just fall in, they're just too shy. That's how it would seem or appear, that the people are too shy, but in reality, they're already fucking switched out. There's nothing anybody's gonna do because they're not programmed to do anything. I don't want to say anything else. We don't want to say anything else. We're jumping in. Okay, so we don't want him to eat any dinner. The dinner is hit with something. It's not going to do anything anyway, but we don't want him to eat it because then you're going to demand the doctors try this and try that. It's not going to work anyway. We would like to keep you guys in the loop where you guys are guessing and you have to try again some other time until he eats another meal here. Okay, so that food downstairs is hit with something we told them specifically, don't eat anything. You guys have infiltrated everything. They infiltrated the breakfast. Wanted to get him to get some breakfast this morning. Woke him up at 8, and we told him don't go downstairs, don't get any breakfast. Okay, it's already all hit up. It's hit. We know what it does. And then they demand that we do something to try something. We don't feel like doing it. We don't want to do it. Okay, the doctors are talking here. They're keeping us here. Technically, they're keeping some of the doctors here prisoner. Okay, now the FBI has jurisdiction. If they don't want to do anything on his behalf, they should do something on the doctor's behalf, because the doctors are kind of in a forced situation where they are being kept here to work on him. Okay, I don't know how you guys feel about everything. They're not entitled to anything. They're not going to get anything from him. We already made it that way, okay? The team that has been selected to roll with him, okay, and roll with all the shadows, they're already selected, okay? Let's say everybody who's cut off the line, all right, they made it, okay? Other guys and girls, they didn't make it, and they don't want to say anything else, okay? They just didn't make it, all right? These guys are puppet bad guys. We already explained it. But the way they are programmed, they want to keep testing stuff like the food downstairs and the breakfasts, okay? We don't want him to eat breakfast here. We don't want him to eat any meals here, okay? We don't, all right? Some of us want him to get out of here on the 29th, even if they give him an extension, okay? Because this is really a forced situation here where these guys aren't going to get anything. They're not in charge, and nothing is being granted to them. Let's face it, I'm going to get out in the open so even the Pentagon can verify. If, let's say, everything we have said to him, okay, and the shadows do have the blueprints of the time machine, these guys thought they were entitled to the time machine also. They want to go their own way. That's what these guys would have wanted. Okay, let's say Home Team has one direction. They would want a separate time machine built so they can go do their own thing and do their own path. That's not how it works. I'm going to tell you guys right now. That's just not how it works. There's only one path here. Okay, it's not two paths and you guys do what you want and we're going to do what we want. No, there's nothing like that. There's just nothing like that. You guys go down. You didn't have to go to Elf Prison. But what you guys have done in the last 2 years, since he's had the dark pill body on him, okay, has entitled you guys to go to Elf Prison. Okay? All right? So there's no separate route, separate direction for certain individuals that don't agree with him or whatever. No, you guys are fucked. You guys just go to Elf Prison. You didn't have to. You didn't have to go to Elf Prison. You guys just would have went down, or some of you in the United States government, okay, we're talking through him. We're talking through Alex. Okay, the United States government, they should have realized at some point that, you know, this guy's pretty tough. He doesn't look like much, but he's tough enough to have a shadow, okay? Just have him compensated and be done with this. Nobody stepped forward from the U.S. government. They know what's right and wrong, but some of the other U.S. government people, they were told what to do. They were punished and sent to off prison as well. Okay, we can't make this shit up. This is a real harem-scarum situation here. Okay, we can't make this shit up. This has been going on for a couple of years already. This hasn't been going on for a couple of weeks. It's been going on since Santa Maria. So that was, let's say, late fall 2021. Was it fall? Oh no, 22. Late fall of 2022. Okay, because Ray Charlotte died in February 2023. These guys aren't going to get anything. Okay, they don't know what else to do. We're making a mockery here in the coalition. We're controlling all the AIs, okay? Some of the alien people are controlling the AIs personally, and they think it's a fucking joke. You gotta have some kind of kick somehow, some way, right? All right. This guy's suffered enough. We don't want to do this to this guy anymore. He's done enough. I mean, he protected his guy. He went through the whole thing. It was only supposed to be a year, okay? And the FBI and CIA wanted to know. This whole thing with the United States government, the Pentagon involved, everybody, only supposed to be a year. If he could pass everything within a year, then he's the guy. These guys already had their fucking plan. They didn't care if he could pass everything or not. They had their own plan. They just didn't want this guy. They didn't want this guy. They wouldn't want anybody. It's not about him. They wouldn't want anybody unless they could control it. They don't care what he looks like. They don't care about his skin color. They don't care about anything. They just want to control things. These guys fucked themselves, and they're going to awful prison forever, and it's this stupidest, saddest shit there could ever be, man. They were just fucking dumb. Anyway, we don't want to talk about anything else anymore. We're just going to say the last note. United States government, we are like men in black shit, okay? We demand that you remove them. It was your job to remove them. He passed everything. It was only supposed to be 1 year. That's what we told him. It was only supposed to be 1 year since you guys found out. And if he passed everything, in which he did, then, you know, he's a writer. He's a guy. Okay? You guys didn't honor the agreements. We're just going to tell you guys anyway. We demand that you guys remove them. Remove the dark field body. If you don't, you will be sent to awful prison. Okay? I'm sorry, but the alien people have made decisions here, and you know that the whole thing was a test of the U.S. government too, because you guys are not higher than the other species of aliens. Why would you guys think you're in charge to make decisions based on other dimensional beings in which you have no knowledge about? Okay, that's what the whole thing was, a test of the U.S. government. We mentioned this already. Can't make any of this shit up. Okay, can't feel sorry for you guys, because you guys are all grown men and women. Okay, making decisions on other people's behalf without them knowing, without contacting them, without giving him any kind of communication, without sending him a letter, a formal letter, without anything, I mean, you broke every single federal law and civil rights law, along with every intergalactic law. You can't do this. No alien species would want a dark field body on them, sucking their ectoplasm 24/7 because you, quote unquote, don't have anything to do. That's what they're reasoning. We just don't have anything to do. So that's why you're sucking his ectoplasm? Yeah. That would never work in any galaxy or any solar system in the universe. Okay? All alien people know it's completely dumbfounding illegal. Okay? All right, that's all we're going to say. If you guys have any questions, you guys can come to the gate. You guys can come to the gate. You guys know which gate we're talking about, and you can try to get inside.